four wheel, it will be driving at the same time. It will be rotating at the same time. In the normal drive, only the two real tire will be, rotating. So it will not helping inside the desert. So all the pushing will be in the real tire. But when you engage the four wheel, okay, it will be engaged the four wheel to be working together. Okay, so it will give you more torque to the car. Now, any car he have the four wheel drive. Either it's a gear or it will be a button, right? For low and for high. This is the basics. What is the difference? We need to know what's the difference on that. Otherwise, you will not use it. It's an option in your car, right? The four high, it's mean that it will be give you the four wheel to be driving together, but in high speed and low torque. Okay? So you will not hear the noise of the engine. The engine will be normally like you drive it in the street. But if you put it in low, then you will take more torque and less speed, where you will starting hearing, the noise of the engine. Okay? Now, each option is having a use. You need to know when you can use this one and how you need to engage it. It's very necessary, because otherwise you will be damage your gear if you do it in wrong way. In old scenario, you need to be in a flat area. This is very important, guys. Even if you look for the manual, they will tell you need to be in a flat area, in neutral, put your gear in neutral, then engage the gear, whatever, it's for high or for low. Don't push it hard. Sometimes it's not coming fit, leave it. Move forward like 2 meters, 3 meters, okay? Then again try neutral and do it, okay? Otherwise you will damage your transmission. Now, in basics, very fast, when you can use this and that, okay? For low, let us to say in the basics, you can use it in the soft sand. Soft sand, you need the torque, you don't need the speed. So you need the full torque of your car. Sometime in technical, we name it technical route. Technical route, that means small dunes, and you need, you don't need the speed, but you need the torque. Anytime you need to press, you need all the full power of your car. So you can use it. In case you stuck, and you will stuck, all of us will stuck, okay? You can use it, because you don't need the speed of the tire, you need the torque of the engine to help the car coming up. This is the use of that. Some car, they will, or most of the car having a traction control. This is very important, guys. You need to switch off this. We don't need it in the desert. Traction control, what's that mean? It will avoid your car to sliding, or drifting. It will help you in the black road. But in the desert, all our drive, it will be sliding. So if in case you not switch off, when you come to the desert, as soon as the wheel is sweeping, it will be, again it's catching. So it will not clamp with you, and you feel that the car is not moving. So you need to switch off that. This is very important. Some of the car, they having diff lock. Not all, some. That diff lock, it's, it's like advanced option in the some of the car, where it will help the car to rotate the four wheel together in the same power. Sometimes the four wheel, when you stuck, what will be having? The tire which is stuck, it will be not rotating, and all the power will go for the tire which is in the air, because it's less weight. But in the diff lock, both must be, rotating in the same speed. Okay, this is the second. If you can switch off the airbag, it's a must. And the ABS, we don't need it in the desert. We don't need it. Now some people will say, it's not a safety. Yes, but see, in the desert, maybe sometime you push very hard the sand, okay, and you come up. That it will give the sensor to the airbag will come up of your car, and you don't need it. So usually, if you have this option, it's better to switch. Okay, this is the most basics of your car. Other very important point, before you come, you need to know that your car having a recovery point, guys, in front and rear. It's very, very critical thing. Some people, they say, yeah, I have four wheel, but I don't have a recovery later on. But in case you stuck, how we can pull? Yeah, we have different scenario to pull, and we can manage, but sometimes to manage, get you out from the stock without recovery point, we will damage something. So better usually to make sure that you have front and rear at least one. Okay, most of the car, they have two in the front, two in the rear, or two in the front one, but at least one in the front, one in the rear, that it will help us, to make a recovery safely for all of your, for any stuck it's happening. So this is the basic information about your car. Last point which I need to add, the transmission, guys. Transmissions, all of you, you know, there is a D and there is 321 or D 431 or D L and S, whatever. It's depend from car to car. In desert, you're going to use this. In Emirates, most of the people, they're not using this option. But in other country, like where the mount and this, they must be using this. Otherwise, you know, it will be, they depend when they clamping like a high mount or in black road or coming down, they're using like the brake too much, then the brake after some time it will come hot, it will be not catching. So you need to use, you know, like gear number 2, gear number 1, especially if you go for Hafid or G's, you need to use it. In desert, you can use it. Why? Because your speed, it will be not more than 35. If you look for the speedometer, you will drive 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and especially in the rookie and the junior. So you don't need the high gear, like gear number 3 and 4 and 5, you don't need it. So you need it 1 and 2. 1 and 2, what's that mean? That means you ask the car to be only in the low speed, not shifting the gear for the high, so you will be the power of the car, the power always, it will be ready for you to use. When you come for clamping some dunes, you can put it 1, clamp it. It will give you the power and you feel it. This is, I cannot learn you. I will tell you about this technique, but how you will learn this, you need to try it. During your drive, you try. Okay, I need to try 1 now. See what is the difference. I need to try 2. What's the difference? You will come familiar with that. Don't be a follower, guys. Be a learner. This is what we are trying to push the people to learn. Learn something new from the trip. Either if you learn one thing every trip, this is the best. Don't be a follower, just I'm following. Anyone he can follow. I will get anyone from here, he can follow the car in front. But try to learn, try to study the route, study why this car is stopped, why he's coming down, why he's still, the car is moving like this, why he chooses this, he's not avoiding this. This is all, it will be like a lesson for you during your drive. If you keep this in your mind, then believe me, you will be learning fast, okay? And you will be enjoying. I am a marshal, yes, but every trip I'm joining, even it's rookie or junior, still I'm learning something new, even from the junior. This is the life, this is the life. So this is the basics information about for the car. Very important, don't look for, oh, Muhammad, he have a Jeep. He did this, why I cannot do it? From car to car, it will be totally different. There's a lot of elements. I cannot speak on this, otherwise we will spend all the day here. Modification, the tire, lifting, power, all these, its elements give you increasing the, you know, the chance and for you to drive flexible in the desert. But this is modification is later on. Now we are in Rocky, so look and try to learn on the capability of your car. How your car, what is the power, how you get the power of your car, and how you need to manage your car. Okay, this is the basic information about the most of the four-wheel, let us to say, and maybe I cover 90% because, you know, this is a wide, you know, subject.